want the ITUNU residential to be fully residential. That's why we put it residential. Actually, the ITUNU residential is the residential part of the Veritasi residential and industrial city.
For Veritasi, I don't expect anything less. That's the truth.
The whole environment is doing great.
Very cool area.
I usually have something big in mind when it comes to a Veritasi product. And when I came here, it was nothing short of amazing. I love the fact that it's overlooking the Lekki-Epe Expressway.
So what we plan to do here is to give them the landscape. Then they can play with their own design, whatever they conceive as an idea.
Good day, smart investors. A man's financial stability is dependent on his choice of investment. We're able to discover this when in the 1980s, 1993s, on the back to 1995, 2001, when people had the opportunity and privilege to invest in Lekki Phase 1, the then called Morocco, and yet they could not do that because their choice then wasn't really determined. They weren't able to ascertain what they really want for themselves. But those people who understand that their financial stability is dependent on their choice, they made the biggest choice, and today they are happy with what is going on in Lekki Phase 1 and its environment. And that brought me again to the Victoria Garden City, which is VGC. As time goes on, people were just migrating from Lekki Phase 1 down to this beautiful aforementioned area in Aja area of Lagos, Nigeria. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Ibeju-Lekki area of Lagos. Probably you missed out in Lekki Phase 1, you missed out in Lekki, you missed out in Shengetedo. Wow, I am so happy to tell you that you don't need to kill yourself. You wouldn't want your children to brutalize you just because you made the wrong choice then. This is also a great opportunity for you to become a landowner in this prestigious area of Ibeju-Lekki. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you ITUNU. ITUNU in Yoruba language means comfort. And here I am presenting to you a place of comfort where you are talking about luxury, you are talking about life at its peak, you are going to get it. Now, this property is directly facing Lekki-Epe Express Road, and it is with flexible payment options up to 6 months, 12 months, 18 months, and 24 months respectively. Now, what's the title on this property? ITUNU Residential Estate has government allocated CofO. Wow! You are not fighting on this land with anybody because you are getting it directly from the government. So it is not a kickback in any way. What are the landmarks of this beautiful estate? Urban Estate is just down the road there, Eleko Junction, Pan-Atlantic University, Alaro City, Epe Resort and Spa, St. Augustine University, just among many others. Wow, what are the features of this estate? We have a gym, we have a recreational center, we have a central sewage, and so on. Beautiful people. Now, if you think about what I told you in the 1990s and in 80s, and even in 2001/2005, you will beat your head on your chest and say that this lady realtor knows her onions and she knows what she's doing. Therefore, I don't need to wait anymore than to call any ABN realtor's number that is rolling on that screen for a fast track and the fastest finger to pick either 300 plots of land for just 11.5 million or your 500 square meters for just 16 million naira on this beautiful site. My darling people, do you also know that with just 3 million initial deposit, you have gotten 300 square meters for yourself, and you can spread your balance across these aforementioned months. And with 5 million initial deposit as well, you've gotten a 500 square meters for your residential use. Do you know I love this place? Because it is all 100% dry. You can see that the topography is amazingly dry. You don't have any issue when it comes to water and all of that. Anyway, and let's get you guided on how you are going to become a landowner right here. Isn't that amazing? I love you guys. and I want to walk through the chances of becoming a landowner in the estate residential, ITUNU residential. We have a great day.